Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin, episode 159. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and codified likeness utility, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is Tron's Tomorrowland.
Out there is our future.
Out there is our destiny.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, users. Happy Wednesday. We are your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
Just made it blue in here, dude. I feel like I have to.
Nice.
Let's see, how blue can we get? There we go.
I can't do any of that here.
It actually makes my skin look more
Yeah,
red.
you're purple.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm down.
Let me put this back.
To our Bosco Frisbee.
Our Bosco Frisbee. Yeah, I just went back to Bosco for a little bit. That was fun.
I saw that.
Yeah, this is the identity disc from the original Tron Legacy run, and we definitely played real Frisbee with this.
Nice.
In high school.
That we did.
Oh, look at that, me right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gift. If we ever do those again. But yeah, Rain. Let's just create the perfect system with
Mousekeeping. Hey, if this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more, check out trammin.com/rex. For artwork to make your own Trammin merch, visit trammin.com/art. That is for your personal use only. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and my favorite, YouTubes. For visual guide of the show, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram, and to write into the show, head to trammin.com/ask. If you use Discord and would like access to our server, let us know. You can find all these links and lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. I forgot to post a this is why you should join the Discord.
Is that what is it?
It's going to be a screenshot of me with the pretzels.
Yeah. Today's discussion was about fries.
Yeah. I didn't want to wade into that yet. Maybe I'll make an official comment soon. But it's time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments just like you can at trammin.com/ask. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. It would be great if it could be like end of line from Tron, but like we'd be done. I think that's universal.
They don't like YouTube, dude.
So Andrea writes in and says yes to Hollywood Lounge Happy Hour.
Nice.
We haven't actually done anything about that, but we should. She also says, you guys mentioned Pandora. I feel like the charm bracelets are the new trendy high-end thing. I see a lot of Instagrammers buying them up. Too expensive. I would never. And she also says, I did not realize it was actually called Mike and Sully to the Rescue, and I've never one time called it Guardians Mission Breakout. So yeah, it's...
Pandora's been around for a while, no?
Yeah, but like it hasn't been
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, it was Alex and Ani,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dooney and Burke. Maybe it is Pandora. Scott K writes in. I had to chime in about Disneyland versus Walt Disney World, since there are a few write-ins. Disneyland has way more. I don't understand how people think Walt Disney World has more to do. There's a lot of space, and everything is spread out, so I will give them that. But Epcot is cool, and I really enjoyed Animal Kingdom, but Hollywood Studios is terrible, and Magic Kingdom is lacking attractions.
Yes.
When I went, I kept comparing it to Disneyland, and only a couple things were better there or unique to Walt Disney World. So that makes it fun. Okay.
I agree. There's like nothing. Well, I mean, I'm not nothing, but there's hardly any rides in comparison.
Yeah. This is from a little while ago, so that's my bad. Marcos Torres comments on YouTube. Remember, next time you're at Lamplight, you can make the nachos surf and turf.
That's right. That's right.
I know you can change it, but I didn't know you could, because I think Andrea and
Matthew
Valerie
changed it to steak. When we went that one time. Yeah.
And I don't know if Andrea and Valerie did steak and chicken or just chicken, but yeah, you could do both. I think, yes, I have read that comment. In regards to our Trammin Plus episode, AJ says, I thought I was the only one that felt that way. Thank you, guys.
I don't know if he's just messing with us now.
He is.
Okay.
If cat's out of the bag. Everyone, go listen to our April Fool's Trammin Plus episode. It was a lot of fun. Eduardo writes in, hey, Trammin. So I think we can all agree Asimo is a cool guy. Just as cool as our old Yeti was. Just hanging in there. But Bird, I don't know. He is just too annoying with his hola, amigo, soy Bird. Does he mean like he's just always there? Or what? I'm not well versed in the Autopia lore.
Yeah, me either, dude.
He says, on a lighter note, shout out to last week's art. Not the thumbnail, respectfully, but the art. You might miss it, but something's there. I give it 5 fires. Registered trademark. No, you got to do it like you got to like shake everything when you do it.
Okay.
Hey, man, if you like last week's art, this week's art is peak art. Rain,
it is.
I changed it one last time.
Oh, you did? I don't want to see it until I upload.
Okay. Yeah. Eduardo and Kevin both say Citizen partnership. All the clocks on Main Street are by Citizen.
That's true. That's true.
I totally forgot about that.
Me too.
But all their special edition watches and nicer watches in the stores are also Citizen. And Citizen does make good watches. If you want a good, solid watch.
Really quick, I'm not getting too far off tangent, but what is the watch that is given in the first episode of Succession? He gives the dad like a really expensive watch. And I was like, I bet you Kirk knows what this is. I have no idea.
I don't remember what it is. No, like let's see. First episode. Oh yeah. $160,000 Patek Philippe.
Patek Philippe. There you go.
Yeah,
160 grand. Oh man.
Yeah, those are nice watches for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm just making sure I'm not confusing it. I know what it is, but I'm just like
that sounds right. That sounds right.
No. Yeah. So I kind of don't like them at all because they have this square bezel. No offense if you own
an Apple Watch.
No. Yeah. I don't like their shape. It's kind of a thing. More into APs. Anyways, moving on. Timmy writes in, Minute Maid for Fantasyland reminds me of kids like it's not soda, it's juice, and kids love juice. That might be it.
Might be it. Yeah, might be it.
And Nice Los writes in, good morning. I don't know why he said that, but Kirk and Rain got something a little different today and decided to watch this episode on the YouTubes. Writing in to admit, my wife and I also call Mike and Sully to the rescue the Monsters Inc. ride. And also, Rain, your niece is not alone. My son's favorite ride is also Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. I've had to let a lot of people pass us in line because my son always gets starstruck with Buzz in the queue and tries to have a full conversation with him. Keep up the great work, guys.
Nice.
Give us a little salute. And that is all we have for You're Right. Thank you, everyone, for writing in. So, let's get in some news. Got some headlines for you guys. First up, Greedy Creek.
That's good. That's good.
I will make fun of trash human being Ron DeSantis any chance I get.
Please, dude.
The day before Florida's law went into effect, Disney had the Reedy Creek board appointed by Disney vote to transfer all of its power to Disney. And also voted on a stipulation that prevents the board from changing the laws and undoing it. And part of their rules, isn't all the rules, but the new board cannot get cannot make new buildings in any style without getting it approved by Disney, so it fits in with the resort's theming. Uh, the Reedy Creek board cannot use the Disney name or characters in any way without
Got him.
Disney's approval. No
Got him.
trademarks, none of that. And they I think Disney can restrict the height on buildings, so
Mm.
they can't be seen from the parks, and Disney has no height restrictions on buildings themselves. The only people who can restrict the height of Disney's buildings is the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. So, yeah, and this stays in effect, quote,
This is the best part of
yeah,
the whole thing.
until 21 years after the death of the last survivor of, and I added the currently living, descendants of King Charles III, King of England. So I forgot we were gonna do this for this time. I'm sorry, Adrian. I was gonna put on my judge robe and wig. It is much. I was just gonna like put it on, but too late. But basically, this is what's called the statute against perpetuities, which means you can't say forever, and you can't say until this, that, and the other thing, like this, like crazy long time. The max number you can put on something is 20 years after a thing. All right.
Mm.
And the thing has to be certain. So most things that are certain are 21 years after today, right? But I think you can't do 21 years after this date for no reason. But what does everyone know and what is established? The descendants of King Charles III, King of England.
That's
And
crazy, dude.
it has to be currently living because they have to exist. It has to be a real thing. So I'm kind of confused on this because there's conflicting reports, but it's either until the last one dies or after the youngest one dies. But I think it's when the last one dies. So
So that means that either one of the brothers, right?
it doesn't, whatever it is, like the
Okay.
kids, no, the grandkids, dude.
Oh, even the little ones? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Jeez, dude, that's a
So
straight. That's about 100 years.
yeah, until the last leaf falls. But yeah, I think this is hilarious. At the earnings call, Bob Iger released some statement about companies having free speech, which I do believe is stupid, but that is the law. So you got to follow the law. But he was saying, we're not going to be bullied by this. Like we could say what we want, especially for equal rights, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, it makes sense why Disney just kind of rolled over and let them do whatever. So basically, what is it, like the emperor has no clothes? Like Florida has the power but they can't do anything. And this was all legal. It was all open, announced to the public. Anyone could have showed up. It was like a public meeting, totally transparent. And the vote went through, and there is nothing the government's gonna be able to do. So,
That's insane.
and the reason for that is the government couldn't dissolve Reedy Creek because the taxpayers would have to pay the $2 billion in debt that Disney has. So the only way that they could do it was change the law to do this thing. And,
There it is.
yeah. But speaking of Florida, Tron Lightcycle Run is now open at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World.
That's
And
as of
yeah,
April
4th.
5th? 4th. Okay.
Yeah. And that is why we're doing this episode. Make no mistake. I didn't have a headline for that.
That's a good enough headline, dude.
Yeah.
We got Tron's Tomorrowland. That's the whole episode.
All right. Next headline, Terra Man oh man.
That's good. I like that one.
Live action Moana is coming with The Rock to star as Maui, as he did in the animated version.
I'm sure the only reason why they're doing this right now is because The Rock still can before he's too old.
Is what's her face just gonna be Moana too?
She is. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, they're both at like a pretty good age.
Yeah. Is Alan Tudyk gonna put on the chicken costume from Family Guy
and start boxing
yeah.
with The Rock,
Yeah, I don't.
He's 50. The Rock is 50, so that's a pretty good age.
All right, he'll take some extra roids just to bulk up
Yeah.
a little more. But yeah, all right. That's
Well, how funny would it be that if they just make the whole thing in CG like they did the Lion King instead of actually having them in there.
Yeah, like that's well, they're gonna film in Hawaii, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is weird.
Is The Rock gonna have hair?
Oh, yeah.
Take your bets now.
Oh my god.
I don't think he is. I think he's gonna come out look just like The Rock, dude. He's just gonna be The Rock. That's it.
No.
With tattoos.
He's gonna come out with hair, but the joke is that he makes it appear with his magic. It's not real. He's actually bald. It's gonna be a bald joke, but
Yeah.
because Maui talks about how luscious his hair is all the time.
Yeah, he does.
There's gonna be a bald joke. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay, last question. Are they gonna leave his bull tattoo within the Maui tattoos?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, and it'll say Terramana in some weird language, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It was gonna be Terra Moana, but Terra Man, oh man. 'Cause
That's good.
I
That's
don't
good.
I thought it was a joke because Kimmy sent it in the Discord,
Yeah,
but it was posted today, so I'm like, nope, it's not April Fool's.
that's real.
And The Rock was holding the thing, so yeah. I like how he was like from Hawaii, and I'm like, that's a green screen. It didn't look right to me. I don't know. But yeah. How do you feel, Rainy? You gonna go see it?
Yeah, probably. Probably. I feel like this one is new enough to not be quote unquote sacred, like some of those older ones that they were doing.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be less scrutiny, even just from me on this one. Like I'm and it's the people who were in the movie already.
Yeah.
So sure. Sure, why not?
And finally, next headline. An appetizing update. So Scott Gustin reports Disney updated mobile food orders in the app to include a new interface with filters by location, available now filtering, and more intuitive way to schedule for later. So there is a screenshot, a few screenshots. The app got an update.
Looks nice.
Yeah, looks good. I don't know what the intuitive like schedule later thing is, but yeah, you can hit available now.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So you do as soon as possible, or you just pick a time and schedule for later. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this aesthetic. This like very like I don't want to say pungent, like bright colors, very like
Yeah,
CMYK colors.
These are Walt Disney World screenshots, but it is available in our app as well.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's cool. Any update to the app is
It's good for
welcome.
us. Yeah, it is.
All right, Rain. This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Tron's Tomorrowland. So, we are reimagining Tomorrowland in Tron's image. You out there, if you have not seen Tron Legacy or the original Tron, you should watch it, but that's okay because you can follow along with the concept art from the movie, but the things I'm referencing at trammin.com/Tron159.
Whoa.
It is not really up yet, Rain.
Oh God. Dang.
Yeah, because
It's
I was
fine.
going to do that before we recorded, but to help you too. But that's okay. It will be up. So that is trammin.com/TRON159.
Let's go.
Links in the description.
Nice.
All right.
Really
Oh.
quick. Was this ever a discussion? Do you like? Has anybody from Imagineering, anybody or like ever come out and talked about Tron in Tomorrowland? Do you know?
100%.
Right?
No,
Okay.
out like in public, no, but
But
according to people we know who know people, they've got a million ideas just
Yeah.
in portfolios, just waiting for Disney to pluck one of them out.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's start at the entrance to the grid, a digital frontier. So, in this concept art, there is a large tower, which is the entrance to technically the whole thing is the grid, but there's like the outlands So the grid, or sometimes called Tron City, it's complicated, but there's this huge tower, which actually has these little buildings to the left and the right, which look a lot like the buildings already in Tomorrowland.
Right? 100%.
So this would replace Astro Orbiter, more or less. You can technically make it taller than anything in Disneyland because there's a red light on top, which would just thematically work. And it's the whole airplane thing. But yeah, just this huge, huge tower. And it's supported on the left and right. And what that means is the center is open. So there won't be like this thing in the way. It's not going to be French fries 2.0.
You
Uh,
don't think that this can be a ride still?
so I don't know if you'd want that. Maybe, oh, dude, what about like a self contained drop ride?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it wouldn't. Okay. You can, side
But
concept.
okay.
We're going to get to the end of Line Club, but there's a scene in the movie where they're in the elevator escaping the end of Line Club before it explodes and the elevator drops. Do you know
Boom.
what I'm talking
There.
about?
Yep. Yep. I know exactly. There you go, dude.
Yeah, it could
W-
be, you
We
could
got
kind of make one side themed one way and the other side themed the other way, make it a
we could
little
get our
Disney
drop
magic.
ride in Disneyland.
Yeah, because we just Maliboomer.
Yeah.
What would we call that though? Uh, I don't know
It's
because
go- it's
I
it's gonna be something like Tron colon escape from the grid. Something like that.
I think I have that though.
Oh, you do? Dang.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Uh,
Okay. Tron. I use like every
what
single thing.
Flynn's Faller.
Oh no! Wait! There's a song called "The Fall,"
There you go.
so it's just "The Fall." Good
The fall.
remix too.
Nice.
Yeah, but because the buildings are still there, everything's kind of there. You can still leave the People Mover track, and we'll probably get back to that later. But you can have the Magic Band Plus, and it'll activate as your identity disc in
Oh,
the Play Disney Parks app.
some AR. Get some AR up in there,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, and
Why not?
imagine like imagine popping out. Imagine a Magic Band Plus where you didn't need a screwdriver to pop that thing out. You could pop it into an identity disc, wear it
Dang,
on your back, and then yeah, you open up the app. It's kind of like the Star Wars data pad, but it's your identity disc, and it's who you are
that's
in
cool.
in the grid. So I think that would be really awesome. So before we completely walk around, I was thinking like, how can we make this cool? Imagine you ever look through a solar panel?
No,
Like not in real life. Have you seen like the kind of see through? They're like dark blue, almost black. Like
no.
imagine like a translucent glass, right?
Mm. Hmm.
Black-ish with like a pattern on it.
Like a
And
tinted glass kind of thing.
yeah, and like extremely tinted. And you cover all the walkways. So you still are outside, you still have fresh air, you don't feel like you're in a building, but you kind of turn down the lights a little bit. And that way we can just have LED effects working everywhere, have it look
Ah,
like the grid, have all the signs lit up all day, all night. Because you don't want to just wait for nighttime for this to be worth it, kind of like Electronica
yeah.
in DCA. So yeah, a nice covering over all the walkways. Tomorrowland isn't that open air anyway.
Is there some kind of translucent? I'm like trying to think of a material that this could be.
There's like that 3M glass that like you turn it on and
Hmm.
technically it's off, and then it's got that foggy look. Those like office windows.
Hmm. Yeah.
You could do that, or you can literally just have um like a clear vinyl covering on tinted glass. And
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
and
You're
you
right.
can actually make glass that is tinted. Like the glass itself has color.
Can you? I did not know that. I thought it
Yeah.
was always like like a piece of material over
No, you
regular
could have
glass.
like colored glass.
Okay.
Think of like blue cups at Chili's.
True. Okay. You're
Yeah.
right.
So just like a cool tinted glass. And they keep that clean, and they could figure out the I don't know, whatever. So let's start at the left. Astro Blasters. We will change it to Caster's Blasters. So
Dude, I love this GIF.
yeah.
This is amazing.
So I will, this GIF will be on the website. So Castor is the, proprietor of the End of Line Club, played by Martin Sheen,
What?
and
Really? That was Martin Sheen?
yeah.
I do not remember that. Wow.
So he has, like, this cane that is a laser gun, and we could just change that over for us, right? But I was thinking we can shoot, like, Clue's troops, but that's, like, violent.
Yeah.
So he just we don't have to go crazy, but all the different, targets could just be identity discs flying around. You can
Yeah.
even, like you can have the disc in the center, it'll still have the little red laser thing, you can't really get around that, right? But imagine instead of the Zerg thing, it's just like a black OLED screen, and it's got the lit up identity disc on it, and when you shoot it, it dereses and shatters.
That's cool.
And then you have to wait for it to come back for someone else to shoot it. So it would kinda change the dynamic.
Yeah, dude, just having OLEDs instead of regular panels, it make everything look so much more like there because you get none of that bloom around it.
Yeah, and you don't it doesn't have to be like LEDs and lights. It's just a screen, and when you shoot it, it plays the little shatter animation.
Right.
And that way it visually tells you this target is not ready to be shot again until it, like, re-reses or
Did you
whatever.
say Martin Sheen or Michael Sheen?
I don't know which one's which, man.
It's Michael Sheen.
Oh, who's Martin Sheen?
That's the old man, the really
Okay,
old man.
I meant Michael Sheen. Yeah, I definitely meant Michael Sheen. Whatever.
Yeah.
I was close. But you didn't know it was him either, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I had no idea.
He looks he looks a lot like, Simon Pegg in
Yeah, he
this
does.
like, if
He
you put
does.
Simon Pegg in this costume, it would work.
Yeah, for sure. I think Disney now would probably have done that.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, our guns would be that cool little cane, um, nice Tron blue and all that,
Mhm.
and Castor himself can replace Zurg. It would be cool if Daft Punk could replace Zurg, but we all know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you could also just have, like, a fake version of them, I don't know. But
Dude,
yeah.
like
Oh,
animatronic Daft Punk would be so cool though.
they might be down, though. That's the
It
funny thing.
Yeah, because I mean, who better to make a robot than Imagineering? Like the original robot maker, not original robot makers, but the best probably robot makers in the world.
It
I mean, maybe not even that, but still, it'd be cool.
What's weird is they kinda burned or Disney kinda burned the bridge with them because they did the remix album,
Mm,
and Daft Punk didn't want it. But then Daft Punk last year released, or 2 years ago now almost, released the complete edition of the Tron soundtrack, which was missing a bunch of songs for years. Um,
well,
so yeah, they still care about it.
I'm so surprised that they're not doing more scores.
Well, they broke up.
Right. But like even individually,
They are
I
doing stuff individually. They're
just
producers.
just under different names.
Oh, Tomas, I don't know how to say Bangalter in,
Yeah.
French, but, the taller one, he has, like, an orchestral album coming out. They do a lot of production for, like, big stars and stuff, but they do stuff behind the scenes. The shorter one,
Mm,
Himan, he he's had, like, health issues and stuff like that, so I don't know if he's still producing, but Tomas is,
mm,
like, really into it, or
okay.
Toma, whatever. Yeah. So, in Casters Blasters, every point you rack up, and because it'll be like these screens that you can't just constantly shoot, right? And they could technically shut off when the ride stopped, right? You rack up points to your identity disc in the app.
Oh my god, you got it, dude. You got it.
Nintendo, get lost. Like,
Hey, they're
ra-
doing that. They're doing something really similar.
yeah, you go rack up the points. You can even have like a progress bar on a physical identity disc, like for the
Yeah.
day, that kind of thing. You can max it out, or you can go bank them and get stuff for it, or whatever, right? And I think that would be really cool. And when you exit, you head out into store command, right? Which I didn't actually come up with a name for, but you could reconfigure it because it's kind of attached to Galactic Grill, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine instead of the external stairs, you enclose that and it's the entrance to the end of line club
Oh, that's perfect, dude. Exactly.
because that's where Caster is. So
And
you
it's
don't
big
kill him,
enough.
or anything. Yeah.
It's big enough to be that club. It has the stage. There's a lot of perfect things that you can do, but like you said, you have to enclose it.
Yeah, just slightly. So you kind of
Slightly,
enclose it.
yeah,
You could sell end of line merch or whatever, the
yeah,
gun, the cane, clothes, that kind of thing. A million different things. An identity disc. It's like, oh, you just got points. You want to put in your identity disc?
yeah.
And so you head out into Galactic Grill, which is now the end of line club. So there's no alcohol. We're not going to get around that, right? If there was, we would just serve it here. But this place is actually configured pretty well for it to work as the end of line club because you could have the bar be the food serving area, right? And I would say let's finally get our Coke freestyle machines,
There
right?
you go. Hmm.
And put some colors to make it cool. We can have cool glasses. They love selling little cubes. And we would revisit the Galactic Grill late night menu.
Ooh, I'm there, dude. I'm already
So
there.
these already have the appropriate names. So we can come back to, I'll put this link in the description too. Maybe I'll try to get it onto the website. That should be fine, but it'll be in the podcast description. The Micron Burger, which is a mini double slider with American cheese,
Dude,
house sauce, pickle, and caramelized onions.
that is mind blowing. A double slider. That's a game changer.
Dude, we could easily make this.
We
Like,
can.
house sauce is, you can make whatever sauce you want, but this
Yeah.
is, dude, those are sliced American singles. I'd eat this. I'd eat it with the onions, I think.
Wow.
And I'm not a grilled onion person. There are the meteor potato bites, which are loaded tater tots topped with chopped ground beef, caramelized onions, house sauce, and sharp cheddar cheese sauce. And the sweet or spicy star clusters, you can get them each way. It's a waffle bowl with basically crispy chicken nuggets over blue cheese coleslaw and pickle chips, the sweet chili or buffalo sauce. Little dippers, French toast sticks served with salted caramel and strawberry sauces. The lunar spaceadilla, which is a quesadilla. That's the joke. With pepper jack cheese, Ortega chilies, chicken breast, and chipotle ranch sauce. And the kids stuff, ice cream bar, yada yada yada. But yeah, this could be just like a fun bar menu type of thing.
Yeah.
We can have some seasonal items, maybe have like slushies or boba drinks, sell those glow cubes. Imagine an identity disc glow cube.
Oh, Jesus.
I just want everything to be on identity disc. I know, guys. But
I mean,
I
they're
think,
cool.
yeah.
It's real cool.
So I think that would be a cool thing. But now, Pixar Dance Party, gone. DJs and cool bands. So we're never getting Daft Punk. So maybe you can have a little robot DJ people, right?
Yeah.
Just like give outfits to the DJ. Just give them cool, ridiculous, like,
Even even if it's like a kind of like in Disney World, they have that one DJ dude that's always in the restaurant. He's
yeah.
the alien. Dude, put Tom Morrow there.
Oh, okay. You're talking about DJ Rex.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Rex. Sure. Just
But
have
yeah,
a
Tom Mar. Yeah. Yeah. Anything.
anyone. Yeah.
Just cool DJs. But you can have live DJs. But now, we used to have the Elvis impersonator. Now we need a David Bowie impersonator
Yeah.
dressed as Castor because that's who he's modeled after. And we get like a David Bowie cover band and like that style of music, like old school, whatever. And then we could get bands in. And like, dude, the singer can be any gender because it's the world of Tron and their
Right.
outfits are all ridiculous. Like it doesn't really matter at all. So imagine that person is hosting either as Castor or uh you have a caster. It doesn't really matter. And you can have the bands back at night and really just liven that place up. Hopefully we could serve drinks. You know how that goes though. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have the end of line club. We kind of had the end of line club in Electronica, but that was
Yeah.
just the Hollywood Lounge.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I already found our guy. His name is David Brighton.
David Brighton.
David Brighton, Space Oddity. He's our man. He's our man. He can do this.
Well, he needs an SSL certificate on his website. But
Yeah, it's not secure.
yeah. But yeah, that would be, I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want an end of line club, and I don't want one of those stupid fake bars. Like,
Dude, they can do this like the Doctor Strange show. Come out for like 15 minutes, do a little thing, and then just go.
introduce
Go
the
back.
club and then just have like the DJs come out or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's and they can already reuse some of the assets they probably bought for Electronica.
Yeah.
We all know it's sitting in a warehouse somewhere.
So next up, we are Rain. You might have to Google this. There aren't really many pictures of this, but it's just a concept in Tron. So we got the subs, right? Let's pretend we're leaving the subs.
Hmm.
I want to explore the not really explored sea of simulation.
I see it.
Simulation, everyone. So this is one of the best songs on the soundtrack that wasn't in the soundtrack until 2 years ago. Like, it was just in the movie. You couldn't have.
I've never heard it. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, if we're keeping the subs, imagine the world of Tron underwater.
Yeah,
Possibilities are endless.
water cooled. It's just the world of water cooled.
Of what? Oh, like water cooling?
Water cooled computers.
Yeah. Like, you could have dude, imagine there's, like, acrylic glass, whatever, that disappears when it's underwater.
Hmm.
So imagine that, but inside of it are, like, bubbles or things shooting across as if it's data flowing through the water,
Oh, that's cool.
and, dude, laser effects in the water and
Light with water is magic.
yeah.
I mean, look at World of Color.
So just imagine all these cool things you could have underneath and, like, the sea of simulation. You can give it waves on top and, like, even laser out. Dude, imagine on top of it, like, a laser show of, like, waves
Yeah,
that just floats just above the water, and it kinda looks like it's like a hologram above the water, which you can do with lasers.
yeah.
So, I think that would be super cool if we just gotta keep the subs. Dude, imagine a piano black sub with the Tron lights on it, especially, like, around the windows and everything.
What color were they gonna make them for the Atlantis subs? Let me see what the Atlantis sub is. When they were gonna convert it to Atlantis instead of Finding Nemo. Atlantis Disney movie, because yeah, it's like black. Oh no, it's brown. It's brown.
Yeah, but it just
I could imagine how cool a black one would look.
yeah. Alright.
Ooh, with that
Oh,
orange. Oh, that's cool.
the monorail can just stay. You don't that's okay, alright?
But if they can figure out a way to have trailing lights to the naked eye, that'd be cool.
All you need is for there to be fog behind it, and you could laser it out.
Yeah,
Like,
there you
all it
go.
disappears, and then you just have it stop, right? Or even
Mhm.
mist. It doesn't
Mm.
have to be like, gross fog. You can
Oh,
just have misters.
like they do in World of Color,
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
lasers come out. Yeah.
So, if we must, let's just get this out of the way. We will just put Tron Light Cycle Run at Autopia, and it would technically make sense if the entrance is, like, not inside of Tomorrowland, because the story is there are portals from the grid opening up around our real world. One
Mm.
opened in Shanghai and a new one is opened in Florida. What gives me hope for Tron 3 is you're helping Sam Flynn, Garrett Hedlund's character, the main character of Tron
Mhm.
Legacy, close these portals or whatever. You gotta go into the grid. So that's kinda
Oh,
like
that's
your
the story of the ride?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why so when you go into the building, you've entered the grid. So you
Mm.
start out in the real world. So imagine you start outside of Tomorrowland and you exit into the grid, Tomorrowland itself. So you would just
That's
move
cool.
the Autopia entrance, and I feel like that's not really that big of a deal, you know?
And like, I don't know if we discussed it. We did discuss it. Is that gonna be a mountain of Disney?
No,
No?
it's not. Tron Mountain,
No? Alright.
maybe. Yeah. But I
If it does become a mountain, we have to redo the episodes from scratch.
you just want to do them again.
Yeah, that was fun. Dude, that was fun.
Yeah, every now and then I'm like, "Oh, we could do a Big Thunder episode." Wait, it has an episode.
We already did, yeah.
But yeah, just throw a light cycle run in there. I don't want the white covering though. Make it black.
Yeah.
I know it can get dirty, but come on. Just put a sprinkler system on there, clean it. All right. So we have the Tomorrowland Expo Center, formerly known as Launch Bay and Innoventions. This can be the Game Grid Arena.
Ooh.
So imagine VR games, but you could play against AI or other people. So in Tron, the way you enter the grid, is the digitizing laser made by Encom. So imagine you face the laser. Okay, it looks like a camera, the lens. You put on your VR headset, but the headset's already on. When it's on your face, you still see the real world and the laser, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then you hit go, and in the VR, the laser, like inside of it, you're seeing a fake thing, but it looks real. That lasers you, and you enter the grid,
Oh,
and
man.
then you turn around and you face your opponents, and you can have different games. You can have like a disc battle, right? You can have like a laser gun battle or whatever. And the way this would work, see, like you enter the room, you face the laser, whatever, right? You put the headset on. You're alone in the room. Someone's in another room, so you can't actually hit anyone. But it's VR, so you're connected and you can play against each other.
Dude, at this point, okay, let's say all this does happen.
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 20 years from now, right? I really hope they nail down the VR pads, like the walking treadmills that they used in Ready Player One.
Mm.
If you can do that and do something like this, oof. Oh man, you running at people. Oh jeez, that's insane, dude.
Dude, imagine like a suspended one. You can run up the walls and everything too. Like
Oh man.
because the arena flips in the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, imagine just all the different games, you could play against people without actually even having the possibility of harming anyone. And it's all digital. So that's the other thing. When you get de-resed, it could just throw you back into the real world or you see them shatter in front of your eyes. Like, I think that would be super cool. And there's, a second floor, right? So imagine that being like a stadium and you can like watch the games that are going on beneath you. And even that, like imagine, okay,
Dude, this
it's all
sounds almost like post-apocalyptic, like dystopian society kind of stuff.
yeah.
But I'm kind of down.
But like, okay, imagine you're pretending it would be slightly different from the movie because of just the setup. But imagine the stadium, the little arenas are in glass.
Mhm.
Imagine you're on top. There's a glass floor under you, but underneath the glass floor is a screen and it's showing you the composited VR matches. So, like, instead of seeing one guy alone in a room, another guy alone, it shows the digital versions of them.
Of them. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And that you could just walk around, you could snack, you could have your DVC lounge up there still with
Down.
the screen underneath.
Dude, it'll be like did you watch what's the Squid Games?
Okay. It's just Squid Game. This is my pet peeve.
It's Squid Game?
Yeah.
No way, dude. It's Squid Games. I'm looking this up.
Squid Game.
Squid Game. All right.
Yeah.
Fair.
Everyone calls it that though. So I'm not gonna give you too much of a hard time. Yeah, it's a little bit like a Squid Game, except it's digital. It's not real. It's fine. Except I think if
Yeah.
you die in the grid, you die in real life, which, Okay.
Dang.
So I was gonna try to come up with something creative, but then I just thought this was hilarious. Alien Pizza Planet, Alan's Pizza Parlor. So Alan is played by Bruce Boxleitner. He also plays Tron himself.
Yeah.
But he's a real person in the real world.
Isn't that like his only thing he's ever done?
Maybe he's done voices.
But it's always Tron. It's always Tron related. Bruce Boxleitner. Let's see here.
IMDb.
No, he's done other stuff, but very little. Very little. How the West, yeah, couple shows.
Yeah. Residuals, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. But yeah, Alan's Pizza Parlor. There you go. I don't think I need to really describe this. Futuristic pizza parlor. Rain, what would be on your futuristic pizza?
A lot of banana peppers
Why?
because they're like kind of like neon kind of looking. You know what I mean? But it's yellow. I don't know.
Hmm.
Meat just doesn't look very futuristic. I don't think meat is going to be part of the future.
Yeah, but it could be like the fake meat.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Dude,
Put
what
some
if?
satine on there.
Okay. We're getting to like 3D printed beef territory, right?
Yeah, we are.
Imagine like the shape of the grid, but it's meat. Just like reverse pepperoni.
Yeah.
Like instead of the circles being pepperoni, all the space around the circles is pepperoni. That would probably look disgusting, but
or an identity disc full pizza.
oh, yeah, with the pepper, it would just hmm.
You just cut the middle.
Dude,
It's like a giant
or
donut.
just dude, any topping you want in that shape.
Oh, donuts, dude. Come on.
What do you mean?
Identity disc donuts.
Yeah. What would oh, dude, yeah, they gotta be like those black carbon, black sesame donuts or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney's at the point now where they're doing weird enough food
Yeah.
where they're down. Dude, you know what's funny? Going back to that Parks blog, the foodie guide, that I felt like that was like the transitionary period between old Disney food and new Disney food,
Oh, yeah, that was the time. It was
right?
beginning,
Right,
for
where they're
sure.
doing some weird stuff, but they're still chicken nuggets, but they're still burgers,
Yeah,
but they're gonna add some weird stuff to it, which is appreciated.
yeah. So next to Alan's Pizza Parlor. I don't really have a great name for this, but it's just Space Mountain, the Solar Sailor.
That's
So,
good. I
yeah.
like it. I like it.
So this is the scene where they're on a solar sailor, which is like a train type of thing, and it's got this big solar wing, and they're trying to fly to the portal. So, dude, imagine the power transfer and the climb. You have the solar sail open,
Oh, that's
like
cool.
the big floral looking thing,
Yeah.
and you're heading towards the portal to leave. And then Clue attacks and chases you down. So when Clue attacks, the sail closes and you're like falling through Space Mountain.
That's cool.
And, he's chasing behind you. You can have a little hyperspace mountain type of deal, but you don't have to change the ride at all. It's like you're on the Solar Sailor. You are not getting to the portal, right?
Do we still leave stars or do we make that into something else?
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's in a lot of Tron art, there's this like horizon that they can do something with, but the thing is with the sphere you don't really have, or it's not a sphere
dude, it
actually.
could be like an electrical storm.
Okay.
I think that would be cool. Like dark black clouds almost, and you
Yeah.
just see like the lightning and the thunder or whatever. You don't see thunder, I know. Yeah, something like that. Or you just, blue stars. That would be cool too.
There you go.
And yeah, there isn't much to that because you got to leave Space Mountain.
Right.
But we revive Starcade as Flynn's Arcade.
Oh, for sure, dude.
So
That's such an easy one too.
so easy. I think,
Yeah.
dude, we talked about this before. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did we? How did this come up before? Was it just like New Tomorrowland?
Yeah. It was when we wanted to redo
Yeah.
Tomorrowland.
So yeah, except this version would not be the brick Flynn's Arcade, which apparently they put up new awnings in the original filming location that maybe they're filming there again.
You mean the restaurant?
Yeah. So there is when Sam shows up in the grid in Tron Legacy, he pops out of a digitized Flynn's Arcade.
Mm,
And it's a little menacing and it looks cool. But yeah, you could have the same games in there and whatever, but just instead of it being the real world Flynn's Arcade, it's just the one that's in the grid.
right.
And yeah, you could just have cool games there, old school games. I think,
Tron?
yeah, I think you can actually, especially now, you got to make it free play. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe it requires an identity disc / Magic Band. That's the
There
only pay.
that's perfect.
There you go. Because then it's not you got to pay per game or whatever. You just have to have Magic Band to enter.
Yeah.
That's all. Which I know that sounds not fair, but
It
whatever.
isn't Space Paranoids part of the like Tron lore, if I remember correctly?
Yeah. So the Tron game, apparently there are 3 games in it. That was the big revolutionary thing.
Yeah.
Arcade games didn't have 3 games to choose from. So yeah, there's like the tank game, the Lightcycle run, and the Space Paranoids or
Yeah.
whatever. I think I'm probably saying it completely wrong. I don't really know the arcade game that well, but yeah, just make it the arcade, easy peasy. We all want it. We've been wanting it. RJ wants it. We want Starcade. Flynn's Arcade.
Yeah.
Easy. One note about Tron 3. I will accept Jared Leto if he is the villain.
Dude, I'm 99% sure that's what he's gonna be.
Yeah,
For sure.
as long is Jared Leto's not the hero, the monkey's paw is unfurled. All right, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
When
He
was the
can make
last
a good grid villain.
when was the last time Jared Leto was a hero?
You're
That
right.
what Morbius was like anti-hero, and then he was like Joker, and I mean Dallas Buyers.
I don't know, man. But
Yeah, I don't know.
even a similar villain to, I think I still have the disc. There's a PS3 game. He's got like a cool hood and whatever. I could see him
Mhm.
doing that. I
Yeah.
won't be mad if he's the villain.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I
I'd rather him not be there, but it's gotta happen.
I appreciate you being open
I
to the
thought
idea.
about it. I'm like, what if he's the villain? Then I'm fine because we
Yeah,
can hate him.
I'm pretty sure this guy's coming back, dude.
What?
The main
Garrett
character.
Hedlund?
Yeah.
I think he has to.
Yeah.
But the the problem is the original Tron Legacy director, did he do Top Gun Maverick?
Is that him?
Joseph Kosinski?
I think it is. I think it is. Let me see. Tron Legacy. Joseph Kaczynski. He did Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, he's not. So they're putting like some terrible director in charge of this, but whatever. We'll see. We'll see. All right. The actually, yeah, well, we're kind of moving out of order slightly, but it'll make sense. So I want Star Tours Escape from the Grid.
There
There it
you
is,
go.
Rain. Yeah,
There it is.
you knew.
Yeah.
So the point of Tron Legacy, they're trying to get out. You can't really spoil the movie. There's a lot going on, but also not much going on. It's a very simple story, but that's kind of why I like it. But you put the final battle from the movie because they have like this big aircraft type thing that they're flying in,
Hmm.
and you could just make that the Star Tours vehicle easy. But I know we did this in Space Mountain, but you got Clue chasing you down, shooting at you. You're shooting back just like C-3PO shoots his little things, right? And you got yeah, dude, you get your Korra animatronic. Um,
Oh wait, are you talking about Olivia Wilde?
yeah, which we
Oh,
don't like. We don't like her anymore, but
we don't.
yeah.
Dude, I used to think she was the most attractive person ever during Tron Legacy, and now I'm like, I'm good.
You know what's funny?
Even looking back.
With like all respect and whatever, right? I think her character looked attractive, but like I'm not into Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
100%.
know. I think it was just like, yeah, it was just the character. It was a good character design, and I'm like, what does she look like in real life? I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. No shade, no negativity, or no up and down, neutral. But yeah, okay. What?
Dude, I feel like even at once this land comes out, we're already going to be at Tron 3. Maybe not Clue. Maybe it's Jared Leto's character this time.
That's the thing. It's Star Tours. It could be escape either way. Escape from the grid.
Yeah, you can
So
change
it'll
it. You're
be,
right.
yeah,
That's
randomized.
good.
But yeah, you could be in the cool thing. The soldiers have those cool butterfly wings. They could be chasing you. Like,
Mhm.
dude, imagine if the walls were screens too.
Yeah.
So it's like a 360 type of view of you trying to fly away. And I do believe they are flying over the Sea of Simulation. So you get more of like this cohesion with the grid.
Hmm.
And yeah, outmaneuvering the soldiers. Yeah, if it's the Clue battle, Rinsler shows up. Shout out to Rinsler. You could dive, right? Maybe you can even dive into the Sea of Simulation for a
I
second.
Dude, I just realized that almost all your usernames are from Tron.
Oh yeah, that's like the whole thing.
Wow. Yeah, because you're a Solar Sailor. Where is Solar Sailor on? Oh,
Twitch.
Twit. Oh, and Steam.
Right. Anything that doesn't let me have the Rinsler.
Okay, Rinsler's top one for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, Solar Sailor. And yeah, my I c- I guess I still can, but you know how you have the Lord of the Rings naming scheme?
Yeah.
So I have the Kingdom Hearts naming scheme.
Okay.
So my laptop or MacBook is Highwind,
Mm.
which is it's Final Fantasy and the name of the gummy ship.
Right.
It's both,
Right.
right? My phone is just Gummy Phone, obviously. AirPods are Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
The iPad is Jiminy's Journal.
That's good too.
Or is it a diary? No, it's a journal.
It's a journal. It's a
Yeah.
journal.
And my tower PC, it's Tron, but Kingdom Hearts is the MCP, Master Control Program.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just renamed my phone. It's Celebrimbor. Yeah,
What?
he's the guy who made all the rings.
Okay.
The
Wha
computer I don't have a name for actually. I need to give him a name.
Which computer is this?
My MacBook Pro.
Do you take it everywhere with you?
I do.
Samwise, dude.
I had Samwise
What was
for a long.
Samwise?
He was something, I forget.
But he's
I
always with you, dude.
The thing is, I've gone through so many AirPods that my AirPods have taken up so many names. But
Didn't you just delete them?
I can. My newest one is King Theoden.
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
My car, Gandalf the White. That's perfect.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's either way. Yeah, you can break the canon a little bit in Escape from the Grid, but you can fly over the grid that you're already in, dive into the sea of simulation, and see people on the subs. Right, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like you're in the land. You fly over Tron City, the big tower. Like you're just escaping, and then you escape somehow. Right, you escape through the portal or whatever it is, and exiting through the gift shop. Call it Outlands Outfitters.
Haha.
So Flynn, it's mild spoiler. You go to the Outlands, and that's where OG Flynn is, and you could theme the shop like his house. The white floors, white walls, the
Yeah.
ornate stuff, the books,
The Mr.
and
Zen. You
yeah.
know?
And dude, you can even have like an animatronic of him just meditating, but he never turns around.
That's cool. And he just was he bald? He was completely bald, right?
No, 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 no. You're thinking of
Oh, I'm
him.
thinking of Jeff Bridges.
He is Jeff Bridges.
Okay, but in Legacy.
No, you're thinking of Jeff Bridges in Iron Man as Obadiah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
which I didn't even
Yeah.
realize was him at first.
Yeah. Obadiah Stane, dude.
Yeah. So you can get your grid outfits here. You can make it like the Wizarding World. Dude, you can get a full-on grid outfit that like holds your identity disc, backpacks, your magic band, siren outfits,
They're
cool
already close, man.
cloaks.
They're doing the
Huh?
jackets, those jackets at Walt Disney World. They're doing some,
Yeah.
but I would be down for a jacket.
Dude,
That'd be
I
cool.
I feel like I'd buy all of them, dude. I'd have like the cloak. Dude, it would be cool to have like the Flynn outfit, like the white.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, even the Clue's little henchman's helmet that like he's bald, but it's just
Mhm.
glass that comes in front of him. Dude, costume design, good stuff.
Yeah.
And anyone who's like, Clue looks kind of fake, and it's like, well, he is fake, right? And that's the first. Wasn't that the first movie to do that?
I think ever.
Yeah, the
The facial or reconstruction? No,
de aging,
de-aging. There's
but
the
we
word.
didn't call it de aging back then
We
because
just
it
call
wasn't like a technology. They just made a
yeah.
face. So
It wasn't good, but for the time, it was phenomenal.
to me, I don't try to see it as young Jeff Bridges. I see it as a digital version of him. So
Mhm.
it's fine to me. And I think that's why they did it too. It's like, yeah, this isn't real.
This is an
They're in the
excuse.
grid. Yeah. So what was I gonna say about that though? Clue, the design. Oh, yeah. They filmed, I think, for 6 months and post-production was 18 months.
Ooh,
And because of all the green screen and all the effects they had to do, it was filmed in 1080p. Which sucks. You can't
wow,
have a 4K version. It won't be
wow.
real. Yeah. And now I'm bummed because I forgot to watch Tron Legacy in 3D one last time before selling my original PSVR and PS4 Pro because the PSVR 2 does not play 3D movies, so
Mhm.
I can't download it or whatever, nor does it play 3D Blu-rays.
Got it.
So, dang it. But anyways, uh yeah, get your outfits, make it like the Wizarding World. That would be super cool. And finally, the People Mover is back. And the roofs over it can be the recognizers, which kind of fly in groups anyways.
Recognizers. I gotta see what this
So
is.
Tron Legacy Recognizer
Recognizer.
images.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be where they
Ah,
store the
those
people.
things.
The
Yeah.
people are stored on top. We can't really make that happen. But imagine, uh, okay, if you scroll down to where the wiki is, the fandom wiki, they
Mhm.
fly in groups of 3, which is
Hmm.
the People Mover anyway.
It is.
So yeah, I think that would be sick, and it would add a little orange to the blue, you know?
Yeah. Nice. No, that's cool.
So yeah, there is Tron's Tomorrowland. So
That was great. That was great. I mean, I feel like this is the most achievable thing that you've ever done, that you've ever put together, because not only is this going to be a relevant IP again soon, it is what Tomorrowland should be, a timeless version of something that is futuristic, that is technology based. Like there's a lot of really cool things in it, but still fantasy. And it doesn't give you that like sense of old like the current Tomorrowland is.
yeah, because it's not when you try to imagine the far off future, it's like Kevin Perjurer said, the problem with tomorrow is tomorrow always comes. If tomorrow is we are inside the computer,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, we'll get there, right? Digital versions of our consciousness, whatever, right? But we're not going to turn the world into this. So you're just in this fake place that is, it's it's impractical.
Yeah.
It's like the world is made of glass, like everything is black, piano black, and LEDs. But that's why it would be cool. Yeah, it's fantasy, fits in with Disneyland. It's futuristic,
Hmm.
but not a futuristic Earth. So,
Dude,
and it would be a
it's
lot of fun. Yeah.
Tron has been futuristic for 50 years now.
Yeah, the only thing not futuristic really about the original movie is just, they're wearing hockey helmets and the effects were manually done. Like all the
Right.
lights they did by hand and all that, like
Right.
in
Right.
post. But yeah, and the thing about uh Tron Legacy, well, in the original Tron, they are in a computer in Encom, and the the second version is like Jeff Bridges built the grid, and it's like its separate thing. So, a little bit different, but yeah, you're and it's upgraded. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's inside of a computer, and you're never going to achieve that. So yeah, just to go over everything again, we have the tall entrance to the grid. All the paths are covered in black glass, more or less, with LED effects throughout. Astro Blasters is Caster's Blasters and exits into the end of line club. At the submarines, you go through the Sea of Simulation right next to Lightcycle Run and the Game Grid Arena at Innoventions. You can grab a bite to eat at Allen's Pizza Parlor, ride on a Solar Sailor in Space Mountain, and play some games in Flynn's Arcade before going on Escape from the Grid and outfitting yourself at Outlands Outfitters. And of course, you can just get an overall view of all of this on the People Mover. Would this be like the user mover? That doesn't sound right, but because you are users, I
Like a
don't know.
user transporter. I don't know.
But yeah, I think this would. They're not going to,
No.
but they could.
They might incorporate some aspects of this, even if it's just bringing um the light cycle run to
I don't,
Disneyland.
dude. I think it is too big. Think of how big the outside structure is.
No,
It's like the size of our Tomorrowland. I know it's not, but it's
no,
huge.
it's huge. Yeah,
Yeah, but it would be cool. Would
yeah.
be very cool. You can even have that, dude. Imagine the outdoor track go over the Sea of Simulation.
Oh, that's cool.
The
That's
water
cool.
underneath, dude. Imagine being on that ride. You look down, and then there's the
Yeah.
subs and the lasers and all that, and it feels like you're gonna fall in. Yeah, that would be sick. Would be sick. Yeah, would be
But
nice. Yeah.
hopefully, here's
Hopefully,
to
we get
hoping.
something. A
We
little
get
bit of
yeah.
Tron. We need a
Dude,
little bit of Tron.
I don't think Disney wants it to die.
They
Is the
don't.
hope that we have. They like it a lot, which I appreciate.
They just got to get it to catch on right. And dude,
Yeah.
there's the game coming to Switch.
Ugh, the
Switch
freaking
and Steam.
visual,
It's a
the
visual
visual
novel.
novel.
Yeah,
Bad move, guys.
yeah. I gotta boot up that PS3 game though before my PS3 dies.
Yeah, I wanna try that.
But I gave up my Move controllers, and one part of it requires them. That
What
was
the
really
heck,
hard.
really?
Dude, yeah, it was played at RJ's house. It's not that great of a game, but you can visit the original uh, Space Paranoids world in Kingdom Hearts 2, and you can visit the grid in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, okay.
It looks terrible because everything looks kind of gray instead of black, but you can do it.
On that note,
on that note, it's time for We Have It. No, wait, forget this part. It's time for We Have It So Good, where we in the Tram fam talk about our trips to Disneyland and what's bringing us joy lately. Right in with your trip recaps at trammin.com/ask. So, what's bringing us joy lately? All I'm going to say, and all I have watched, anyways, is the unbearable weight of massive talent. Is it unbearable?
Oh, you did? I want to see it so bad, dude.
Dude,
The Nick Cage movie.
it's so good. It's so fun.
That's cool.
It's Look, it's Nick Cage being Nick Cage, but it's more than that. And it's very meta, but it does it well. Pedro Pascal steals the show,
Wow.
and they are so good together. It's so funny. There's so much tongue in cheek. Dude, if you know Nick Cage movies, there's a reference to like too many of them. Like one stupid little thing is something I didn't understand. There's even like meta references and wordplay, all this stuff, but
Jeez.
it's not like, huh? It's like you really have to get it.
Yeah.
But even if you don't watch Nick Cage movies, it's very good. It's so funny. And I will say, if you sat there and tried to like look at it with a critical eye and like scrutinize it, a lot of it's going to fall apart. But that's not the point of it. If you just sit down and watch this movie and want to have a good time, it is a great time. And you're just going to be like happy you watch it. It's very fun.
Nice. I got to check it out.
Yeah, it is on Stars, or you have to rent it for $6. Easily worth $6. Good hour 45. We rented it on Apple TV and just ate some popcorn and some Cadbury eggs and had a wonderful time. So
Beautiful.
I recommend it. You watch anything worthwhile?
I am about to enter the chat in Discord for the Love is Blind spoilers. I'm like 2 episodes behind, but once I get through those 2 episodes tonight, I'll be there. And I got some words about Love is Blind right now. While I'm watching Love is Blind, because of course reality TV, trash TV, I got to be playing something. So I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts actually, but Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, because I've never
Nice.
beat Chain of Memories, and I am like on World 4, I think. Now that I understand the card system and how to actually play
I got to
it,
do that.
yeah, then I had to watch a tutorial on ways to deck build and stuff. But now that I got through that, it's fantastic. Great game.
Awesome.
Other than that, I got Super Mario coming up this week, Wednesday, tonight actually. So I'm excited for that. I'm really pumped to see what Nintendo.
Oh,
got.
you're watching the movie. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
pretty much it.
Cool. What were you said Love is Blind? Oh, right. Yeah, I figured out there's a way to just you can make threads inside Discord. So there's television, there's no spoilers in television. And then there's a thread underneath it that says Love is Blind spoilers, and you have to click in there and
Yeah.
you're just spoiling.
I'll
And I think
I'll
if
be
you
there soon.
don't talk about it, it eventually will disappear. I have to like unarchive it. But yeah, there's there's a way to just go talk about spoilers. If I have not sent you an invite, but I owe you one, let me know. But I think I did send it to Drink Up Disney, and I did send it to Eduardo, and I don't think anyone else has asked. But
Nice.
you guys are missing out. It's a lot of fun in there, and I like how one person chimes in and everyone shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. Speaking of people who chime in a lot, Christian with a K writes in from trammin.com/ask. Hi, Kirk and Rain. We have it so good. Hit up the parks this last Thursday and Friday. For our food, we had a Naples reservation and I got the funghi e aglio, mushroom and garlic. Pizza. Oh, it's a pizza. And the ocean breeze might be more dangerous than the open ocean because you cannot taste the alcohol at all. They're both amazing. We got the Trandoshan style braised beef bantha from Docking Bay 7 on your guys' recommendation, which was perfect as we just sat there for an hour and a half or so taking a break.
Good move.
Good move. We also tried the slider and wings from Cluckadoodle Moo, and we're both very good and have the rest of our sip and savor ready for the next trip in a few weeks, says Christian with a K, who is going to take a year off of the parks and then bought a pass. On Friday, We tried using the Magic Band Plus and Genie Plus for the first time, which did not start out well. We purchased them the day before, and my wife's connected perfectly, but mine was having many problems. I'd got the Stitch one, and let's just say Stitch had a glitch. So I was able to return it in the morning saying it was defective. So I was able to exchange it. That's the only way they'll take it back, according to Christian. New one worked, still wouldn't process the update, and had no problems using it all day. Given the Magic Key discount for Genie Plus and the way the park was that day, I might get it every time we go for a full day. I'm not sure if it was because of the fact that there were almost no ride breakdowns on Friday or the phenomenal cosmic power, but we were able to get on all the rides we wanted, minus Incredicoaster. But we did ride Haunted Mansion twice, taking advantage of normal Haunted Mansion. The additions and repairs to Indy were so nice to see and might have my top spot for favorite ride again. We're able to jump on it first thing in the morning at 9:30-ish. The ride posted a 25-minute wait, which was more like 10 by the time we got to where the line stopped moving. We're definitely going to purchase Genie Plus again next time we go and are excited to try more items from Food and Wine. Christian with a K.
When does Food and Wine end?
April 25th.
25th. Okay. Good to know. Good to know because Brandy's blocked all this week.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is spring break, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, this week and next week are like peak spring break.
Right.
It's that you surround, you straddle Easter.
But it's funny because I feel like the weekend crowd isn't as crazy right now because people are like, oh, it's spring break. We'll go during the week when it's less crowded. But it's more crowded during the week right now. So
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, sounds like a great trip.
Yeah.
And yeah, we gotta Food and Wine it up if we're gonna do an episode.
yeah, I am almost done with my sip and savor, but I still want to get a couple more things after. So
Yeah, we did get a very fun comment or review on Apple Podcasts saying that the hosts are as dry as toast.
and you know
And-
what? I have one thing to say to that.
Well, I want to just add
Okay.
that they wrote there's an episode where they literally just read off food items that they haven't even tried. And as far as I can tell, you guys want that. So people, are you going to do the foodie guide? You know, just saying. But what are you going to say, Rain?
I talked to Ricardo about this when we were at Medieval Times this past week. And he was like, you know what? Dry toast. I don't know anybody who likes wet toast.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
So, alrighty. So I went to DCA last Wednesday, and did a couple things. It was really crowded, so we went on Guardians really quick. Was like a fully posted like 45-minute wait. Went to Magic Key Lounge reservation. I ended up getting the sliders.
Were they good?
They were good, just way overpriced.
Yeah, of course.
Dude,
But-
two sliders and a side of corn, which they like. It's like, where's the if there was 3 sliders on the side of corn, okay, maybe. But 2, no, dude. Like, come on. That was fine. I got the Manhattan drink. What's it called again? I forget what it's called. But it's the wine and old fashioned.
Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, I got it again. This was the second time I've had it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Because-
asked. You were like, should I get the sliders?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're good. Don't get the mint julep." And
right after I ordered the mint julep.
like, was the waiter still there?
Yes. And I say, you know what? Let me change that to the other drink, the Manhattan.
Nice.
So and also really quick before we got on Guardians, I got the Dragon Soju drink at Hollywood Lounge. Very good. Same exact drink as the one in Epcot, but the one in Epcot has a little itty bitty glass for $7. Ours was $16, but in a big glass.
Okay.
So it was good. But for also we have it so good. I want to talk about my time at Medieval Times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to Medieval Times on Friday for Ricardo's birthday. The most Ricardo thing ever, dude. Like, you know, we get a text on Tuesday. Hey, we're gonna go to Medieval Times, and I'm like, dude, I am so down. That sounds like a great time.
Did you eat a chicken?
Yeah. The herb roasted chicken. Your utensils is what they tell you. Your hands.
Did you eat the whole chicken or half?
Whole thing, dude.
I could eat a whole chicken.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole thing. I think they only give you half now.
Oh yeah, it's been that. It's the half chicken. That's like
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
So we get there, and I'm greeted with a slurry of protesters.
Because of the horses.
because of the horses, and it says Knights on strike because of the way that the Knights are treated also. So it's like we get there and I'm like, we already have tickets. Like, I want to support you guys. I didn't know this was going on, but like, okay, next time, like very, very odd situation. Um, but for sure, the horses are not treated fairly, dude. I feel bad, but they overall it was a fun show. Had a really good time. We went to the bar before, and I ended up getting. I saw this girl in front of me order a full bottle of wine, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Let's see how much this actually is. Thinking it's gonna be like 50, $60. Dude, $25 for a full bottle.
Nice.
So I said, give me two.
That's a flex.
Yeah, one for Brandy, one for me. And it came with a free glass.
Nice.
So yeah, overall good time. Went a rock and brews after. Our night did not win, unfortunately.
Mm.
But woke up early the next morning, went to Vegas, went to a comedy show,
God.
and then drove back the next morning. I had like 3 hours of sleep. So I'll talk
That's
I'll talk about Vegas in a little bit in one last bite.
all right. So, yeah, Rain. What time is it?
It's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Rain, as always, what is the best food you ate this week?
all right. So on Friday, I believe it was, Brandy wasn't home. No, Thursday. One of these days, Brandy was not home. And I decided to get Cupid's, a hot dog place in downtown Fullerton. And I saw they had my beloved Chicago dog, like Portillo's Chicago dog. And dare I say, this is a better Chicago dog than Portillo's.
Whoa.
Very good stuff. Expensive, like $8 a dog. But with one dog and some chili fries, I was good to go. So I'm going to give that to as my best food for the week. My best drink, which you wanted to discuss.
The Oliato.
Oleato olive oil latte with some toffee nut and oat milk, I think it was.
So, wait, did you get the shaken espresso or
Yes.
the latte? Yeah,
The shake
so
espresso.
that is blonde espresso, oat milk, toffee nut syrup, and something starts with a P, olive oil.
Yeah.
Straight up olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, shaken, not stirred.
So
On
what?
ice.
Okay, it's already as my best drink of the week because I absolutely loved it. Like literally, I've been asking every Starbucks that I go to if they have it. Absolutely overpriced. And I
Oh
feel-
yeah, $6.75 for a
for a
grande.
grande. Oh,
Insane.
but I've been trying to
Insane.
use my points for it, my
Ah,
rewards.
stars.
Yeah, my stars for it. So, what did
Which
you think
aren't-
about it?
Okay. First of all, before anyone goes out looking for this is real. People thought it was an April Fool's joke because I
No.
got it on April Fool's Day. No, this is their new thing. Pioneered. It's like crazy windy outside. Pioneered by this union busting CEO Howard Schultz. So, but what was I saying? This is a real thing. Oh, right. It launched in Italy. And then I think it is a limited launch, not complete limited run, because they trademarked this. This is like their new thing in Seattle and Los Angeles. So as soon as you cross over in Orange County, they don't have it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to give away where I live, but there's, the two Starbucks a mile from each other.
Yes.
The OC one does not have it, and the one next to me does.
Wow. Yeah, the one I got was in Lakewood, Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I went to the one over here in Anaheim. She said we haven't received our shipment from it, which I don't know what that. Maybe she just doesn't know.
They are going to get it though.
Oh,
so,
they are. Okay.
Yeah, but my theory is because it's a specific brand of olive oil. Dude, this is like when McDonald's wanted to make the eggplant parm sandwich, but there aren't enough eggplants in the world.
Yeah,
it's like that. So there's a bunch of Starbucks. That's a really accurate number, but yeah, that's their problem. But I think this was a great drink. It wasn't too sweet. The olive oil, you got to shake it. It does separate.
You do.
But it added this extra layer of complexity that most drinks don't have. I kind of like the texture too. It's it's not slimy. It's a little bit different. The other drinks can get slimier. There is a cold foam where the olive oil is in the foam. And the foam, if you don't mix it, that's what you're drinking. There's a latte, but I don't know if I want it hot. Hot olive oil is gross, but I guess I might try it. I want to try the cold brew, but there's it's a little bit deceptive. Rain had a really good flavor, right? The toffee nut is doing a lot of work.
It is. It's doing a lot of the heavy lifting there.
Yeah,
But I feel like the combo of the two is where the money's at.
yeah. It's it's not a gimmick. I actually enjoyed it.
I very much so enjoyed it. I saw it and I'm like, no way. There's no way this is good. I already had my daily coffee. I'm gonna give it a try because I don't go out and try a lot of
You
things.
do not.
So I was proud of myself, and I tried, and I was like, this was great.
Yeah, good experience for sure.
Yeah.
But you're not done.
Oh, that's right. All right. So when I was in Vegas, after a whole night of drinking, I had a full yard sword worth of what is it, Fat Tuesday, some rum and some pina colada.
Shout out to Ozzy.
Shout out to Ozzy. Uh, we ended up going to the Taco Bell Cantina, walking over to it. Which come to find out, a security guard in the front and a line to get in, like any club. It was great. Finally got let in, ordered, got a cravings pack, and I got a Baja Blast, the blended Baja Blast with rum.
Nice.
Dude, dude, this thing was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was a drink for alcoholic beverage in Vegas for $7.
Well, dude, it's like a Rita Margarita.
Yeah. But
Baja
oh my,
Blender.
yeah, oh my god, just so good, so good. So that was but it was very sweet, and I'm glad I didn't get the large version of it, like the Fat Tuesday looking one, because no, that 16 ounces was perfect.
Yeah, there is a cantina in Newport Beach.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if there's one in San Diego. They're opening one in Hollywood. But
All the cantinas serve alcohol.
yeah,
Okay, I mean that's the point of a cantina. I just wasn't
yeah.
sure.
There might be more in California. There probably are, but yeah, it's it's not just in Vegas. Yeah, when I went, there was no line because I went at 3 in the morning.
I went at 3 in the morning too.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I went 3 in the morning during EDC.
Oh, okay.
So people had other things to do. Oh, and it was Sunday night.
Oh, that's what it was. That was Saturday night.
Yeah, Sunday night, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I stay for EDC. I stay till Tuesday
Oh, okay.
because everyone
Yeah.
leaves Monday, and I'm like,
And that traffic is stupid.
yeah, and it's like, I think the night at the M is like $75 Monday
Oh,
night,
yeah.
and it's like it's a really nice hotel because it's off strip.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my best food, it was gonna be. So we went to Sueños for it was like my birthday present to Kimmy's sister Jessica. So I took
Mhm.
her husband JC, and Kimmy out to this place in Laguna. It's really good. It's Peruvian food, and they have like, dude, the best lomo saltado you're gonna have. It's like,
Are you sure? I've
dude,
had
it's
a
like
lot
a
of good.
$35-$40 lomo saltado with
I've had
steak.
a lot of good lomo saltado. I'll tell
I think
that.
you would like it.
Sueños.
Yeah.
I gotta, dude. There's so many places in Laguna apparently I gotta go to, dude.
Oh, dude, we haven't even hit them all. Like
Yeah.
although we have been there twice now. But I think we went to Whitestone in Dana Point with my parents, as we do. So Kimmy ordered this gnocchi with jadori chicken, and I ordered the steak and fries with chimichurri. And
But this is at Sueños.
no, this is now at Whitestone.
Steak and fries. Oh no, with gnocchi. Okay. I'm like that's like lomo saltado.
No. The gnocchi's separate. That's a different dish.
Oh, okay.
I swapped with Kimmy. I ordered the steak and fries, but she really liked it, and I was like, yeah, I'll eat anything, dude. I couldn't believe how good just steak and fries was at this place.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like I gotta. Oh wait, did Kimmy post it or no?
She might have.
No, she posted. So the Sueños pictures are in Discord.
Yeah, I saw those. I
Yeah.
saw those.
So let me send you the steak and fries and the gnocchi, and dude, it's like thick, fresh gnocchi. But yeah, it's just I'm gonna tie it with both of them. Like I'm not gonna try to choose. They're delicious. Some of the best fries. I couldn't believe how good it was. My best drink, Rain. I sat down and we know the manager, and I don't know if it was already poured, but there was a glass of wine in front of me.
Oh, beautiful.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll drink wine tonight. And dude, it was Chimney Rock Cabernet Sauvignon from Stag's Leap District in Napa Valley, 2018, which is old now. That's 5 years. Dude, I took a sip. I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking wine tonight. This was some of the best wine I've had ever.
Nice.
So delicious. I can't believe I gave my drink of the week to wine, but
Wow.
here we are.
The palate is expanding, dude. No,
The
I'm just kidding.
20s are almost over. No,
Yeah.
I liked wine before you.
You did.
I like wine since the beginning. I'm just
I
kind
got
of like I don't
my
drink it.
my wine of the week was Woodbridge.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a $9 bottle at Target,
Oh,
dude.
I don't even want to know how much this was. Okay. So the sweet, it was gonna be the Oliato, but you gave
Mhm.
it also the name reminds me of Silicon Valley. Every time what's his face says Aviato.
Oh
You
yeah.
know? But I finally tried a friggin' Chagachino. We were at
What's a chocolate?
it's like a latte with mushrooms in it.
What the heck?
Not magic mushrooms, just like
No,
mushroom powder. It's not it's like not really. You know,
oh,
it's supposed to be some superfood nonsense, but and whatever benefits they probably tell you it has probably does not, right?
yeah.
But it was really good. We got it from Bristol Farms. They have like a cafe there, and I was like, you know what? Today's the day. I'm getting the Chagachino. I was just gonna get like an iced latte, but I did it, and it was very good. I had a lot of like Trader Joe's desserts. I got so one is called literally so these sprinkles walk into a cookie, and it's like
That's good.
the Australian Tim Tam knockoff.
Yeah.
The
Tim Tams are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they are. The real ones are better than Trader Joe's. Sorry, Joe. And the Kimmy brought the pretzel slims. Shout out to Kimmy as always. They were good. Nothing crazy though. You guys gotta raise the bar a little bit. You know, I'm
Who,
talking to
Joe?
you. No, Tram fam, who was
Oh.
like, "Oh my God, it's the second coming of God," and it's like, no, they're pretzel slims, all right? I want to try the ginger ones with coffee on them. That's more intriguing. I love ginger.
With coffee? I don't know.
It's
Dude.
probably, it's probably sweet. It's
Yeah.
like probably white chocolate ginger, but they were good. And any other desserts? Yeah, but it's gonna go to the Chocochino.
Nice.
And now it is time for one last fight. Rain, you called it earlier. Identity disc donuts,
I did. I did.
cake donuts, or yeast donuts.
Okay.
I swear
I
we
know.
talked about this already.
Yes, and I think my stance was pretty apparent, but overall cake donut.
I-
No, overall yeast. I'm going overall yeast, but with the filling cake.
with a what?
Filling.
What? What is a filled cake donut?
Isn't that any kind of donut? Isn't that considered a cake
No,
donut?
no. The cake donuts are usually the ones with the sprinkles on them in the box, and you could see the donut underneath the
Got it.
frosting.
Then yeast any day.
Yeast are the fluffy ones.
Yes, yeah. The ones that have like nothing on the inside, but it's really good.
So only from Randy's, I would say yeast donuts.
Mm.
And a lot of places have them good, but they mess them up very easily. They get that oily flavor, right?
Yeah.
On its best day, yeah, yeast donuts. But dude, a good chocolate on chocolate cake donut or devil's food, or even look, the white one with the white frosting,
Hmm.
it can't be beat for me. I'm gonna go. I can't believe I'm going cake donut, but I'm going cake donut.
Yeah, no, yeast all day, baby.
But what would be your identity donut?
I feel it's got to be some kind of chocolate
Yeah.
with like a fondant, but it's not a fondant, like a blue icing.
Hmm. And
Okay,
flavors?
yeah, like okay, like let's do a regular yeast, like a glazed looking kind of thing, and then oh no, but it needs to be black. Just use black food coloring.
Yeah, you just put charcoal. It's fine. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
supposed to,
exactly.
but
There
yeah.
you go. And then you dip that in some kind of blue.
Mm.
That's the top, like the chocolate, blue chocolate.
I'm gonna go devil's food donut. Okay. Dipped in
Hmm.
chocolate. But the glaze, we're going with Rinsler's identity disc.
Okay.
It's a dark chocolate donut. Very light strip of orange flavored glaze. I think that's what it's gonna be. That would be my
Nice.
identity disc donut. Just a hint. Like those not overpowering, just a little hint. Dark chocolate and orange. Good stuff.
Nice. All right, really quick before we go, we were talking about Eduardo not being in Discord. He's made his appearance, dude.
Oh no.
He's made his appearance.
He's made his appearance.
Here,
I'm
I
worried
just I,
about.
I just sent you the picture.
I'm in general.
But that's who I think it is. Wait, who's the guy in the back?
That's your Chapek thing.
Is that Chapek? That's not Chapek. This is
No,
from
it's
today.
Oh. But why did he use your Chapek Photoshop?
Easiest to Photoshop into this
Who
man.
has the hairiest arms I've ever seen?
Seriously, dude. All right, we're gonna do some research and figure out who this is.
Right now?
No, later.
You will find out in the Discord. I just want to thank everyone for constantly making me Daddy Iger.
Yeah. Congratulations, my friend.
And with that,
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
we'll see you real soon. For the
Bye.
users.
For the users.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.